गुड मॉर्निंग फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल @मरीन टेक पांडे जी में आपका स्वागत है। एक नए वीडियो पोलर कोड से रिलेटेड आपके पास रख रहा हूँ। पोलर कोड आइस नेविगेशन, पोलर कोड वीडियो पार्ट 2 आइस नेविगेशन। चलिए, आइस नेविगेशन कैसे होता है, क्या क्या आपको सतर्कता बरतनी है, ये सारे चीज़ हम इस वीडियो में देखेंगे। तो चलिए आ गए हैं आइस नेविगेशन। आइस नेविगेशन के बारे में भी जानना जरूरी है। ये आइस नेविगेशन क्या है? आइस नेविगेशन इज अ स्पेशलाइज्ड ब्रांच ऑफ मैरीटाइम नेविगेशन दैट फोकस ऑन नेविगेटिंग शिप्स इन एरिया वेयर आइस इज अ hazard. It involves using maritime skills to determine and monitor a ship's position in cold waters where ice can impede safe passage. Ships designed for ice navigation are categorized as ice class vessels, which are built to withstand the forces of ice. देखिए, आइस नेविगेशन कहाँ पे होगा? वहाँ पे होगा जहाँ का तापमान जो है बहुत कम हो और जहाँ के पानी जो है बर्फ में बदल जाए और आपको वेसल को उसी बर्फीले एरिया से एक पोर्ट से दूसरे पोर्ट पे ले जाना पड़े, तो वहाँ आइस नेविगेशन होता है। आइस नेविगेशन के लिए वेसल को, शिप्स को कैटेगरी वाइज में बांटा गया है। उससे रिलेटेड एक अलग वीडियो मैं आपके सामने रखूंगा। चलिए, अभी हम देख रहे हैं आइस नेविगेशन। की एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ आइस नेविगेशन। फर्स्ट की क्या है? स्पेशलाइज्ड स्किल्स। आइस नेविगेशन रिक्वायर्स expertise in understanding ice conditions including ice types, thickness and movement. Second है ice class vessel. Ships operating in ice covered waters are typically designed and built to specific I classes which determine their ability to navigate through ice. Third है route planning. Ice navigation involves carefully planning routes, considering ice conditions and potentially utilizing icebreakers escorts. Operational consideration. Operators must be aware of the risk associated with navigating in ice, including the potential for damage to the ships and the need to be prepared for emergency situation. Fifth, safety precautions. Precautions include monitoring ice conditions, adjusting speed and course, and ensuring the ship is properly ballasted for ice navigation. Factors influencing ice navigation. Ice type. Different types of ice such as sea ice, icebergs, and fragile ice pose different risks to the navigation. Ice condition. Factors like ice concentrations, thickness, and movement patterns significantly impact navigation. Weather condition. Weather, especially wind and temperature, can affect ice conditions and visibility. Ship design and capabilities. A ship's hull design, engine power, and ice strengthening features determine its ability to navigate in ice. Regulations and standards. Navigating in ice is subject to international regulations and standards, including the Polar Code. Fifth, important points for ice navigation of ship. First, maneuvering in ice. First of all, it is imperative to understand that if any alternative route is available for the ship, ice water should be avoided at all costs. However, if ice navigation is inevitable, it should be made at right angles to the leeward edge where the ice is loose or broken. While maneuvering through ice, if a fall cannot be avoided, then it should be hit squarely with the steam. Note that a glancing blow may damage the ice shell, planting or through the vessels, of course, causing another unavoidable blow. Entry in ice should always be done at low speeds to avoid any sort of damage. Once into the pack, the vessel's speed can be increased so as to maintain headway and control so as to never lose all way off and avoid the ice floes to close in on the hull, rudder and propeller. If the ship is stopped by heavy concentration of ice, the rudder should be put amidship and the engine should be kept turning slowly ahead. This will wash away the ice that is accumulated astern and will help the vessel to fall back. In a closed pack during ice navigation, avoid sharp alternation of course and keep the speed enough for steady way. Full rudder movement should be avoided or used only in a case of emergency. Look out. Always keep vigilant lookout for late navigable channel within a ice field, though ice. Additional lookout should be posted forward at or at higher ends for safety concern. Conning should be carried out from the ship's bridge to get a better view of ice accumulation. Keep in mind that all times the stern must be observed for rudder's movement so as to avoid a flow from actually moving the stern towards it. In such cases, it is advised to post main right aft with torches, whistles, walkie-talkie, etc. to make sure that the breeze is informed immediately in case of the propeller is in any kind of danger. This is extremely important in twin screw vessels. Reduce speed if the ice goes under the ship. थर्ड नंबर है इंजन केयर ड्यूरिंग द आइस नेविगेशन. Engine should be kept running at all times under maneuvering condition in such a way that the head and stern movements can be easily carried out without time delay. Similarly, engine movements from ahead to astern and vice versa should be made continuously to avoid stressing the engine mechanism in low temperatures which could be unfavorable to the ship's engine part. Also, when ice approaches the stern of the vessel while maneuvering, burst of the engine should be given accordingly to keep ice from accumulating. Navigation at night. As far as possible, avoid navigating through ice and at night. It is preferred to heave to. It is preferred to heave to since the leads of lengths cannot be seen. Most ice navigators stop the vessel along the edge of the ice and leave the vessel drifting along with the peak. At night, seawater, lubricated tail and shafts are in the danger of getting frozen. To avoid from freezing, vessel with single screw should have their aft peak tank filled with water and have it kept warm by means of steam hose injection or other alternative means. The vessel should keep her engines running with propeller on low RPM so as to avoid seizure by ice. Anchoring. Anchoring is heavy concentrations of ice should be avoided. If ice is moving, then its force may break the cable. When conditions permits, anchoring can be carried out and it must be done in light brush ice, rotten ice or widely scattered flows with the main engine or on immediate notice. Anchor should be brought in as soon as the wind threatens to move ice into the vessel. Even with the advent of new techniques and technologies for the ice navigation, such as radar sensor images, though cloud cover, infrared image, and satellite images for a larger view of the surroundings around the vessel, it is vital to understand that the ship's operation or any shot under the influences of sea ice are not only dangerous but also life threatening, and utmost care must be taken while navigating through such ice area. So how is the video? Please kindly comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. This is video number 2. Video number 3 4 I will upload in due courses. Polar Code Part 2 ice navigation. Thank you.